We might as well talk about the All-Star Weekend. Did you watch it?
I actually did.
Oh, really?
And I did not have a gun to my head. I didn't lose a contest. I actually watched. It definitely. I mean, where would you like to begin?
Well, I didn't watch it.
Oh, you didn't at all?
I did not watch it.
Did you refuse to, or did you like? No, I just forgot about it.
I was like, it's a Sunday, and they're forcing everything down into my throat on one day. So I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Well, plus, I believe a AEW Revolution pay-per-view, which our very own, we had a guest, Scorpio Sky from AEW. He won his match on Sunday.
Yeah, he won the brass ring, huh?
He won the big gigantic Sonic Hedgehog ring. That's what it looks like.
Oh, is that what it was?
No, it looks like one.
It's a brass ring. Yeah,
it's literally a brass ring, but it looks like from Sonic the Hedgehog.
I honestly thought it was a buoy when I saw the picture.
Oh, really?
I was like, is this supposed to be like a bash at the beach type of ordeal? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, no, it looks like a hula hoop. It looks like a giant ring that he could just, put over his head. But yeah, he won the brass ring. But I was juggling that between that and the All-Star Day. I guess it was a day, kind of, right?
It was a day. It wasn't a weekend, a typical weekend most other. Because obviously, a huge component of the All-Star Weekend is the fans. And that's why LeBron James was pretty much like, are we still doing this? And I felt the same type of thing going into it. I'm like, I'm not really feeling as if this is a real All-Star Weekend behind it.
It was kind of, back in my mind, I was just like, this is kind of dangerous because you're kind of mixing everybody up. Who knows where, they've been. You're just kind of like, there's things that are going to happen because you have so many people, especially that came from, both sides of the coast. If we're still trying to look at, things that we have, as far as super spreading and that kind of stuff. I mean, it is All-Star Weekend, so who knows what they're actually spreading this weekend.
Cool.
Some of those dudes off the bench are getting something else off the bench as well. But anyway.
Some cheeks, you know what I mean?
I like your Rodney Dangerfield impression. That was good.
Can't get no respect.
Speaking of All-Star Weekend, I don't know. But what was I even saying? Oh, yeah, that was in the back of my mind. Just I hope nobody gets sick or something like tragic doesn't happen, like to cause like a further delay of the season. That was my biggest concern.
Because imagine, you just released the second half schedule.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, look we only managed this many games, which to me, that's still more than enough of cancellation games that you could have avoided by just doing another bubble.
Which this is going to, I feel like this might be a situation where every time I lose weight, I go, hey, I lost 10 pounds. Let's have a celebratory pizza. Hopefully this isn't the scenario where hey guys, we did really good. You're like, no more people got affected. Let's release the second half of the schedule and have an All-Star game.
Oh my God. Mark, you saying that is the first time it's ever applied to my life.
Yeah.
Because now this is the heaviest I've ever been. I weigh 178, and I'm like, this can't be.
Oh, get out of here. You barely look like it.
And so what I had to do was go all right, I'm going to cut out wheat, limit the dairy, and do that other stuff. And so once I made it to 170, I'm like, yeah, let's do this party. Instantly back to 178. I'm like, damn it.
I'm so bad. Because, I'll be like, heck yeah, I lost 5 pounds. That means I got to have, Del Taco and a burrito later on tonight. And then, maybe a breakfast burrito. And then fast. And then, but no. It's a tough juggle. But
it is. Just like the NBA season, the second half.
Oh, hey! I see how you did that.
But the second half of the season, you brought up a good point. It's like the first half, okay, that's complete. There are still teams that have to make up a significant amount of games, such as the Memphis Grizzlies. I think the San Antonio Spurs are just barely behind. Like they're only a few games back.
Yeah.
But there are teams that are still missing games because they missed a significant amount of players on their roster.
Yeah. So I mean, it is gonna be a little bit of cluster, but I mean, little by little. I just, from here on out, hopefully everyone just remains healthy, especially the Lakers. They got some rest. I mean, LeBron didn't, but, hey, I get it. You're the star on Sunday.
Well, technically, he played, I want to say 13 or 14 minutes from what I saw. Because that was the first thing I checked in the box score, other than Giannis having a perfect night. Giannis was 16 for 16.
Which was insane. Yeah. I was watching them going, what? Of course, in the, the biggest stage, one of the biggest stages. It's a national all-star game. So, but I will say this: the skills challenge was okay. Everything was entertaining. They just need to get rid of the slam dunk contest. Mike, are you with me on that? Sorry, I caught you off guard.
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
I think that the slam dunk contest has its place. I mean, it's always fun when there's stars involved in the slam.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Remember, I think it was 2005, 2006, when LeBron James during the slam dunk contest was like, "I'm throwing my hat in the ring."
I remember.
Never followed through. And I don't know, but I think you're right. We talked about this last week. The 3-point contest is the best event of the All-Star Weekend.
And it proved to be, again, the best because I saw that. I saw how Steph, literally, I only watched Steph's around that time, but Steph hit the last one at the buzzer. And
Yeah.
it's just like that's the thing that you can definitively say that like you don't know what to expect because there's always going to be a different outcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas
And,
like
and he kind of busted a Larry Bird too. I think didn't he walk in the locker room and said he was coming in second? I think that's what he did.
no way.
I maybe I was wrong. I don't know. Maybe the commentators were just joking. But.
Steph is a Christian. I don't ever imagine him doing it.
Really?
I could imagine him going into the locker room and be like, "Who can I pray for tonight?"
Oh, really? I didn't know. That's funny. Who can I pray for tonight? I pray for everyone in this room that makes it second.
Let's all just do well. No matter who wins, let's just know that whoever wins comes in second because God comes first.
Peace and love with everybody. Make sure to tip your local church.
Rise in and shine and give God your glory. All right. Nobody else mom woke them up like that every morning? Okay.
I was trying to think of a Rod and Todd reference, but I couldn't. I said I couldn't. I don't know. There's like...
Sing that song. That song that Zach
Yeah,
just
yeah,
sung.
yeah.
Was that on The Simpsons?
That's what I thought you were doing.
Well, no, that's like something
That's
that's
what I
from my
thought, too.
mom's. That's from like my upbringing because my mom was Catholic and she would always wake
The
up
Simpsons.
every one of my siblings with "Rise on and shine."
No, that's
and give God
legit.
your glory,
Rod and
glory."
Todd legit sang that song
Yeah.
in The Simpsons. Legit,
Rise and
100%.
shine and give God your glory, glory.
100% they sang that.
That's why I thought you were saying it.
Oh, you know what? I also can't send this segment to my dad because my dad's Muslim, and when he was living in Lancaster doing work, he didn't know about this. So like, it was like a secret kind of behind the back thing where like my mom was like, "All right, like he's gone, we can just do Catholicism."
Bring out the bacon. Is that what you guys are doing?
We ate pepperoni pizza.
Zach's Broken Home. This next segment, ladies and gentlemen, Broken Home by Zac Elk. That's hilarious. That's so funny though.
Get it.
So you really did have like a Ned Flanders upbringing. You raised
No,
your-
not Christian.
Oh.
Just
well, behind the shadows, Christian.
I mean, like, yeah, sort of. Like, it was just lazy. You know? It was
Also, you're a Catholic.
exactly.
Okay, I
True
can
Catholic.
definitely relate to that.
Lakers are 24-13. They have 17 games they have 37 games played, which is good because now like this long week has been a great time for them to rest and to calibrate.
Which I mean, are they really resting? Or are they actually like gonna go party and stuff like that? Because I feel like some of them might go party.
In Anthony Davis's case, he's resting.
He has to rest.
I think LeBron. You didn't really see LeBron out partying, did you?
No, I mean he doesn't really party though anymore, right? I mean, has he really? No.
No, I don't really.
Since Miami.
And plus, I feel as if like the people that are going to All Star Weekend are the All Stars. Like you don't see Taylor Horton Tucker going like, "Yo, where the bitches at?"
Yeah. No, instead you see James Harden and be like, he has a stretch limo. He's already partying it out. He's already drunk. But yeah.
Or sweet Lou Williams just going to
Oh, yeah.
going to the strip club, going like, "Yo, let me get the food after me."
Or Kawhi. Kawhi goes to strip clubs too, as we saw that video that they try to hide.
Oh, was he there?
Oh yeah, he was there.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if he was there that night, but there was video of Kawhi. Was it last season or the earlier in the season? I can't remember.
I think it was in Toronto, if I remember.
Maybe. I just remember, I don't know, it was just being really awkward. I mean, which, of course, he's the king of awkward, but sitting in the corner at a strip club and, strippers are going up to him, he's just like waving them off. I don't know, someone didn't program, how to say no to a stripper.
And that's a big hand, too.
Oh, yeah. He's just like...
Like, no thanks.
a wind kind of a light breeze came.
Yeah, it's like as soon as the stripper walks by and he's like, "No thanks," she just
her weave goes flying off. Whoa, it's a windmill. It's a windmill hand.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh man, that's.
But did you so you didn't watch any of it? You said
no.
So
I watched the videos that went down, the World Star Hip Hop videos that went down, courtesy of Nas. Because
Nas, opinions on the NBA.
Yeah, opinions on the NBA. He posted a lot of stuff that went down in the NBA that weekend.
They were shooting dice in the lobby, at a hotel lobby.